Hello, good afternoon. My name is Elsar Duwopu, and you are?
I'm Stephanie Clausen.
Okay. Uh, it was just the that threw me off. Okay. So what is your occupation?
I'm fairly new to modeling and pursuing this to be a professional model. So lots of modeling opportunities lately.
So what does that entail, being like a new to the modeling scene? Like, yeah, what does that entail?
So it was about last year that I started doing runway. And then from runway, some of those designers would ask me to do more work on the side. And then from there, more networking opportunities. And also getting signed with 3 agencies from December and January.
Okay, Naomi Campbell. Okay.
Thank you.
We love networking. Okay, so as a model, you use social media, right?
Yeah, I always have to push out pictures from my last shoot before I get to the next shoot, because then I just have an overload of pictures.
What social media do you use?
I use Instagram. Yeah.
So how important is it since you said you use social media and you're constantly putting out photos of yourself, probably like behind the scenes, like making yourself busy and palatable? Well, not palatable. You never have to be palatable. But like, just putting yourself out there. How important is promoting yourself, and how should an up-and-coming model go about promoting themselves?
I would say really knowing your brand and the image that you're going for. So for me, I like a little classy elegance. I also like fit looks, but that's a lot of the content that I give out, and that's the message that I want to portray too. Mine is living a healthy lifestyle. So a lot of my content is related to that, and just healthy as in, yes, fitness, but also with mental health and having that positive mindset.
Ooh, and you are?
Caitlin.
So what is your occupation, and why are you here today?
I am a full-time model, and I'm here because I was invited to the opening. Yep.
Okay. So as a model, how do you begin your creative process? Like, how do you immerse both yourself and being directed by other people? Because obviously, like, as a model, you're getting told what to do and all those. Well, I'm not a model, but I'm just assuming based on America's Next Top Model. But yeah, how do you immerse yourself into your work? Like, how do you show yourself through your work, like, to make yourself unique as a model?
Yeah. I think it definitely helps, like, having a unique look for sure. So just like embracing like your flaws and stuff. So like I have some crooked teeth, and I just like kind of like really embrace it, and I do really big smiles, and like lots of commercial brands just like love it. Also, like in the morning, like before a shoot or whatever, like I practice my poses and like holding my breath and like all that stuff. But I just try to see because usually in the modeling industry, they give you like a creative brief, so you kind of know what they're looking for, but then like you gotta like channel your inner self too to be shined. So yeah,
like leaning into whatever makes you different, whether it can even be something you would be insecure about, like
my teeth.
Okay. Well, you have a beautiful smile. Like, I see why you're smiling so much. So this is kind of like a serious question. I was just thinking that, like, a lot of artists, it's hard to, especially with models, I heard that it's hard to balance having compensation versus having exposure. Which do you think, like, how do you go about dealing with that as a model? Because you have to be really strategic with that.
So I have a lot of experience in this, actually, because I also, before I became like a full-time model, I did social media direction. So I was in charge of hiring and casting models and paying them and helping out with different fashion weeks. So My best suggestion is always like if you're just starting out, there's tons of like Facebook pages and stuff that do TFP work. So that's talent for photos. So then photographers and newbie models can get together and create artwork. And I think that's good for exposure for both parties. I think if you are in a very entry level like show that's not like a direct line to Fashion Week, then it's great exposure too, because everybody wants to go to the premiere shows, but it's also fun to go to the side shows too. So those tend to be unpaid, but it's great experience because if you're a runway model, you can be like, oh, I still walk during Fashion Week, but it was one of these different like side shows. So that way next year you'll get paid for an actual show. I think if you're an experienced model, you shouldn't really be doing free work unless it's like for a charity that you really love or something like that. I'm a big advocate of like not doing unpaid internships. Like even in college, I was like, nope, that's not for me.
Know your worth. Know your worth.
Exactly. So yeah, that's how you do that.
And what is your name?
Nicole Moorfield.
Wait, can you repeat?
Nicole Moorfield.
Nice. So what is your occupation and why are you here today?
Well, I am actually a student at the University of Minnesota. I'm just here modeling for a photographer. He hit me up, so that's why I'm here.
That photographer will be next. Okay.
Yes.
So would you say you model a lot? Like you're in the... Do you know about Golden?
No.
Oh, that's like a modeling, I don't know, fashion thing at the U. But anyways, so do you want to pursue modeling? Do you just do it as like a side hustle type thing? Like, would you do more modeling in your life?
I would say, yeah, I would definitely pursue modeling, maybe not as my main career, but I just haven't gotten a lot of opportunities to, so I'm open to more. Because it is fun and getting those nice photos.
Yes. Okay. Do you have any advice for any person looking to get into modeling or whatever creative outlet they want to do?
Yeah, I would say just be yourself, like your natural self. You're beautiful, and I think everyone can be a natural and just get a lot out of it and a lot of confidence. So just be yourself, be confident.
Would you say that networking and promoting yourself would have a big influence in someone's modeling career, or if they want to pursue that?
Yes, I definitely think so. It can help you get recognized. Maybe having a social presence like Instagram, TikTok. People are looking constantly for beauty and they enjoy it. So I think, yeah, promoting yourself will definitely get you there.
So how do you plan on elevating, whether it's creating your own unique look or reaching out to new people or getting advice from different models or just anything? How do you want to elevate yourself? It can be any creative thing. It doesn't just have to be modeling too.
Yeah, I think displaying myself on social media, I tend to hate Instagram, but maybe just promoting myself on Instagram and showing the world who I am.
Some people just separate themselves. It's just business, business and then pleasure is a different thing. Like you can hate Instagram and just keep posting, like mindlessly just post.
Yeah, I need to get better about that. I maybe I need someone to support me and take photos for me, and then I can, have content to post. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. It was a good conversation.